45W Chestnut could turn out to be the next MAC NC45. What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Letitia and this is That's So Letitia. And to all of my new viewers, supporters, subscribers, welcome guys, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. And to all of my returning viewers, supporters, subscribers, welcome back guys. As always, it is a pleasure to see you. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So before we even get started, I'm not gonna hold you. You guys may hear in the background like these hot flashes are hot flashing, okay? It's hot. So the fan is on, okay? Today, it's like I can't do this. I need some sort of air blowing on me. So yeah, you guys are hearing my fan. It's the only way I'm gonna stay cool while I'm doing this video. Not to mention, happy December, happy month of my birth, happy my favorite month of the year, except for living in the desert where we did not get the memo that there should be snow, okay? There should be mistletoes and there should be tinsel hanging from trees and carolers on the street and all of the things. Yeah, no, we don't get any of that down here. Actually, today, on this day in the month of December, we got up to like almost 70 degrees. At this point, I'm tired of saying to myself, make it make sense. I'm like, you know what, Lord, I trust you. I'm just gonna go with it. I trust you. So although it doesn't feel like winter, it definitely doesn't look like winter down here. We are going to do a winter festive look. Let's get into it. First, as always, I'm going to apply my primer. Primer is going to be Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. And as I do, tell me guys, how are we enjoying December thus far? Tell me guys, are you experiencing seasonal temps where you live? Has it snowed? Is it cold? Like, have we broke out the Ugg boots? Have we broke out the scarves and the hats and the little puffer coats? Is where you live giving those type of temps? If it is, I'm jealous of you. I am jealous of you because it is in the 60s down here. And I bought some of the cutest clothes for winter. And I fear those clothes are going to go back because it is giving everything but winter down here. I was doing a little bit of research for this video, and there was one common denominator that I noticed throughout my little research, and I was just like, yeah, no. So color corrector I just used was by Huda Beauty. This is the Faux Filter Color Corrector in shade Papaya. And now I'm just going to blend this in. And to set the color corrector, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Setting Powder in shade Nutmeg. And I will be applying it using a reusable little triangle puffer pad by Amazon. Now moving on to my foundation. This is a extremely new foundation to me. I've never used this foundation before. It's extremely popular as of late. This foundation had a big controversy behind it because of the shade range that they once had. So much so that they actually brought in some very popular black beauty content creators to show that they were, you know, accepting responsibility for the lack of inclusive shades, and also to show that they were willing to learn and expand on the shade range that they offered. So without further ado, here we go. Hold on. Blue Belly Welly never hurts anybody. Okay, here we go. The foundation I'm going to use, this is the TirTir Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation. This is full coverage, weightless, satin glow finish cushion foundation. This is the #1 selling foundation on Amazon with over 20,000 reviews to this foundation. This one here. That is very impressive. Over 20,000 reviews of this little guy here. So let's see here. What are some of the claims? 40 shades is what this foundation now has. It is the first Korean cushion foundation with a wide range of shades, from light to deep tones. TirTir Cushion Foundation Korea product provides strong, comfortable coverage filled with nutrients for a flawless all-day wear. Achieve the perfect glass skin look with this innovative Korean makeup solution. All right, guys, so here we go. Says it's a foundation that feels super thin like water with a lightweight, non-greasy formula. So for those of us out there with oily complexions, you heard it, okay? Water-like texture, non-greasy formula. States it provides 72-hour lasting power. I don't know anybody that's gonna wear their foundation for 72 hours. At least not while they're breathing. Okay, so let's see here. Goes on easily and sets quickly, providing a smooth, flawless finish. The shade that I have purchased is 45W Chestnut. Again, this is what it looks like. And at the time that I purchased it, it was $15 because it was like the after Thanksgiving, Black Friday-ish sale. But this one is originally $25. And it comes with a cute little spongy applicator. This is what it looks like on the inside, guys. Don't judge my nails. I have to get them done this week. And this is the product. So let's pop this puppy off. This is the product. So far, so good. I would say the shade, it's promising. So now we're going to apply. This is what it looks like. That shade is impressive. That is impressive. Wow, that is impressive. All right, guys, so here is the foundation. I will say I'm impressed. It went on very, very easy. This little applicator, which is very interesting, it is non-absorbent. It's not silicone, but it almost feels like it is because there's no product that penetrated this, which was interesting. But yeah, definitely a good touch to help apply the foundation. This is nice. I am impressed. Come on, TirTir. Love it. So we're going to continue on. I'm not going to do anything different. I'm going to continue my makeup as I normally would. If TirTir is giving, then TirTir has to stand the test of me putting on concealers and powders and all of that other good stuff. So with that being said, first concealer is going to be the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in shade Chestnut. And now to blend out the concealer, I'm going to use a brush this time. This is a Real Technique contour brush. Reason for that is normally I use a damp powder or damp beauty blender, right? However, what I was noticing when I was just trying to use my beauty blender to blend in some of the areas off camera is that it made the foundation wet again, which is interesting. So it's like once you apply it and it sets and it dries, you don't want to do anything that is going to disrupt it because it has to then set itself all over again. And you may not get the finish that you're looking for if it has to set again. And now I'm just going to apply a little bit of Tower 28 concealer. This is in shade 15. And I always apply to the inner corners of my eyes. This one, I do not let set. The moment I apply it, I normally just blend it right in. I use that one more or less for brightening. And before I begin to set everything, I'm going to apply a liquid blush. This is by e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is a liquid blush in shade Camo. I'm going to apply that. I need to redo my setup. Like I need some more mirrors and things around. That is to come the beginning of the year. I'm going to rejuvenate my space. That's going to be exciting, so you guys make sure to tune in to my videos beginning in, well, tune in to them all the time. But just know in January, you are going to notice a difference in the set. Okay, let's try and get that blended in. Okay, is the blush in the room with us? We're going to apply another layer. Oh Lord. All right. I'm sure that is more than enough. sure this is good enough. All right. Surprisingly enough, it blended out very modestly though. Like, it's cute, but it's not as deep as I figured it would be, but that's okay. Now I'm going to move on to setting my face. I'm going to use by Huda Beauty. This is the Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder in shade. Which shade is this? Peach Pie. And I'm going to apply using a Amazon brand triangular multi-use powder puff. And to now set my entire face, One Size Ultimate Blurring Loose Setting Powder in shade Dark or Deep. And I'm going to apply using a e.l.f. Cosmetics pointed powder brush. Guys, so far so good with this foundation. I'm sorry, TirTir did a thing. They did a thing. Everything from the formula to the coverage. This is a good foundation. But of course, because we have oily skin, the test is in how long wear is it, and also, will it prevent oil from showing up? So that's the real test. Now moving on to bronzers, I will be using Mented Cosmetics and the shade is Yacht Life. This is what it looks like here. Applying it using a Sephora Pro bronzing brush in number 80. Moving on to our eyeshadow look, the first palette I will be using, this is Fall Romance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Using my Morphe M504 brush, I am going to apply Twilight, this green shade here. And let's get into why I'm using such a color for a holiday look. So while I was doing my bit of research on the intranet about holiday looks, one of the things that I noticed that was just abundant were red lips, right? Sparkle eyes, red lips. And not to say that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm like, okay, I've kind of been there. I do that every year. I want to try something different. So I decided to reverse Una. Instead of having a very bold lip and, you know, very neutral, just kind of very easy shimmery eye, I am going to do the opposite. So the eye is going to be the focal point, whereas the lips won't be. The lips are still gonna be cute, they still gonna be given, but it's just not gonna be a bold red lip this year. And now that we have Twilight on, that shade there, go to my next palette. So Twilight kind of helps set the tone for our smoky eye. Now to go on top of that, I'm going to go into my vault and use a palette that is no longer being sold. However, I like to be fair. I like to try and use as many products as I can that are still being sold or circulated. However, if the item that I am using is no longer in circulation, I like to find an equivalent. So the palette I'm going to use, again, no longer being sold, this is the Morphe 9K as in kite, Khaki Calling. However, the equivalent to this, based on the shades that I will be using, is a Morphe 2 palette. This one is called Ready in 5 Welcome to Miami Eyeshadow Palette, currently being sold in Ulta for $7. So if you would like to play along with this eye look and you do not own this palette, you can pick up the Welcome to Miami eyeshadow palette from Ulta. And moving along, I'm going to use this dark green shade here using the Morphe M504 and apply that on top. And I'm using this to deepen the kind of forest green that I'm going for. Since, I mean, forest green, that is a winter holiday look. You know, if anybody has a Christmas tree up, you would know. So we're going for the Christmas tree eyeball look as opposed to, you know, the red Santa hat or Rudolph the red-nosed red lip. And I mean, to me, there are no rules in makeup. I feel like you wear it based on your vibe. You wear it based on your mood. You wear it based on your comfortability. If you want to do a bold eye and a bold lip, I say get down how you live. Go for it and don't let nobody stand in your way, because I'm going to applaud you however you decide to wear your makeup. I'm just packing this green matte shade on top. I like that. That is cute. I will say that Fall Romance eyeshadow palette by Anastasia, Beverly Hills, I like it, but it kind of disappointed me. When I picked it up for the green, I'm like, why is it so muted? Why is it so just blah, like it's washed out? That's why I had to grab this palette to pack on top to just kind of bring life back to that very just muted shade. That's a lot happening. Whew. Now we are going to go in with a clean brush. I'm going to use a Morphe M441 brush. And now to just kind of diffuse out the outer perimeters of this green shadow, I am going to use, let's use this shade here. Not a lot, although Morphe is a pocket-friendly brand, do not sleep on the quality of the products. So just a little bit, and if need be, you can build up as you go. And now I'm going to take this champagne shimmery shade, and if you do not have long grown out gel nails that are in desperate need of a fill-in, you could possibly use your finger. As for me, in my house, I will be using a brush. The brush I am going to be using, this is by Morphe. It is the M705. Again, using that champagne shimmery shade, just going to pop a little bit of color in the inner eye area. Now next, I'm going to keep it really cute, really simple, really demure. I'm not gonna go nuts with the under eye liner like I could. We're not gonna smoke it out. I know, but again, if that's how you feeling, there's no judgment here. I am just gonna keep it real calm, real discreet, just, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to use a black eyeliner. This is by Wet n Wild. It's simply just a black eyeliner, and I'm going to be very careful how I apply it because again, we are not smoking anything out this time. And then if for your eye you want to add a little bit of something else, I mean, this is a holiday look, right? You can use a shimmery topper. So the one that I am going to use, this is by ColourPop. This is the Super Shock Shadow Ultra Glitter, and I have two here. Let's see. I have Sail Away, and then I have Ritz. So I'm thinking I'm going to use Sail Away just because the shimmer shade that we popped into our inner tear duct area is warm. So I'm going to use a warm topper. Ritz kind of gives you Space Cowboy, and that one has a cool tone to it. So let's see. Well, that's cute. Yeah, and you don't need much, you know, just enough that when the light hits, your eyes kind of have a cute little sparkle to them. Yep. Yes. Just that little bit just set the eye off. That looks so pretty. It's very subtle. Hopefully it translates well on camera because it's very cute in person. So moving on to lips. For lips, again, lips are going to be neutral. They're going to be cute, but the focal point for this look is the eye. So no red lip for this holiday season. I am going to first use the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Liner in shade brown. And then to top that off, I'm going to use by Fenty Beauty. This is the High Gloss Balm Stick in shade Spiced Code. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Off camera, I literally just applied a little mascara. If you would want to add some more bold lashes, I say go forward. I was about to put on my wispies when I'm feeling the eye as is. So yeah, this is what we have. This. This is a banger. I would like to see some additional shades added. I've seen so many videos of Black content creators who are reviewing this one, and they all go to 45W Chestnut. This could be our MAC NC45, I fear. So we need a little bit more on the expansion. I don't know if it will ever be available for you to actually test in stores. I almost don't think it will be. Somebody in the comments below, let me know if you've seen this maybe in like a Korean beauty supply store or a Korean specialty store here in the States. I'm sure the girls who are on the fence about buying it, but they have yet to do so because they don't know their shade, they would be very, very interested in hearing if there is indeed a brick and mortar that carries this. So that is all I have for you good people this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. And as always, in the description box below, there will be a complete list of all products used to achieve this look. Guys, be well, stay safe, exercise self-care. It is not a privilege, but a necessity. Make sure to check in on your strong friends after you check in with yourself this holiday season. Be gentle. Be very intentional with your energy this season. We don't want to get so wrapped up in the hoopla of the holidays that we fail to check in with ourselves and take care of ourselves. So that is all I have for you guys this evening. And until next time, we shall chat again soon.